It's breakfast time, folks, and I've got a hunger on. Where have I come? I've come to Row. Now, this is a restaurant in Canary Wharf, okay, and it's run by the same guys who run Fallow. Many of you will have seen the video where I went to Fallow and ate a pig's head. Got a mixed reaction, that one. It really did. But what I understand is their breakfast menu is really good too. Now, this place is listed in the Michelin guide. It's not Michelin starred or anything, but it is in the guide. And I hear great things about their breakfast. And in particular, one item which will really surprise you, because it's never my favourite thing on a breakfast. And I'm definitely going to try it today. So, I'm here with Littlin on the camera. We're going to go in, get some breakfast, maybe get a juice, seeing as I appear to be dressed as a man from Del Monte this morning. Anyway, let's get inside and get some breakfast, shall we? So, we've come in, come back out again. We're sat on a terrace, overlooking the water here, all the big office buildings behind. Canary Wharf's an interesting place. We were walking through it this morning, a bit of hustle and bustle as people are making their way to work. But down here at Row, we're tucked away in a little corner, near to Wood Wharf, I think it's called, where the Hawksmoor is that I visited before. Not too far from Dishoom, actually, where I had breakfast once. Gotta say, I like the look of this menu. All sorts of interesting things on here. Now, apparently they make their own kind of croissant rolls. Kind of looks like a big, thick hockey puck. So I think we're going to try one of those, but filled with something. And there's one called a royale with cheese, which sounds particularly interesting to me. They do obviously cook breakfasts, so we might have to try one of them, see how it compares with the other sort of posh breakfast I had in London once at Hyde. Remember that one? Michelin star place? Not impressed. But the thing that I'm really intrigued by, and the thing I've heard great things about, are their hash browns. Now, you guys know me. Generally speaking, I'm no fan of a hash brown on a breakfast. I quite like the McDonald's ones with their little muffins, so maybe that's how that's going to work. Maybe that royale with cheese thing is going to be like a posh version of a, of a McMuffin, and the hash browns will go with that nicely. Yeah, I think that will be an interesting thing to try. Really looking forward to this. If it's anything like my experience at Fallow, I'm expected to be impressed. A little bit of creativity and some great cooking. Yeah, cup of tea and an orange juice on the way. Got to be an orange juice dressed like this, isn't it? Like I say, man from Del Monte in the house. Okay, we would like to order one of your full row breakfast, please. The royale with cheese. We've got to have the hash browns. I hear the hash browns are incredible here. Is that right?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah?
Very good.
Excellent. Okay, so we'll try that. And maybe we'll get the caramelised banana bread as well as a little side kind of thing.
Like any bacon on the top?
No, just as it comes,
Okay.
please. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep it sweet. Keep it sweet.
Would you like after all meal the banana bread or all together?
Actually, yeah, if it could come afterwards, that would be perfect. Yeah, that'd be
absolutely.
really
Sure.
good. Yeah.
And do you have any food allergies, dietary requirement, any dislikes?
No, well, I don't like mushrooms, but she does, so she'll eat the mushrooms off the breakfast.
I can do on the video on the side.
Put it on the side. Oh, that would be good. If you can put it on the side, it would be even better. That's really kind. Thank you very much. Top man. There we go. Order is in. While we're waiting for our breakfast, we've had some drinks brought over. Let's give the juice a little try. Oh, smells fresh. Obviously freshly squeezed orange juice. Really nice level of sweetness to it. Not too many bits in there. Well, that'll kick you into the day nicely. The tea. Now, there's a lot of controversy about how you pour tea, isn't there? Are you milk first or are you tea first? I don't think it makes a huge deal of difference personally, but I guess generally speaking I tend to go tea first, then you add the milk, because you can judge how much milk you want in there really, can't you? So, let's give this a try. Got a feeling this this pot is not going to go well for me. Oh, there we go, look. It's got a nice strainer on there so that it's keeping out all the loose leaf tea. We'll leave that bit there just to stew a little more. Add a touch of milk in. Here we go. Lovely job. Can't beat a cup of rosé with your breakfast. Breakfast has arrived. Oh my goodness. I've got a feast on my hands here. Obviously this is the savoury items that we've ordered. Still got the banana bread to come afterwards as well. We're going to have to start with the eggs, because of course they're the thing that can go over the quickest. These yolks look great though. Really nice and springy. Oh yes. Oozing out there. Let's try the other one. Oh yeah. They are properly cooked eggs, they are. That's amazing. Oh, let's get a bit of that right now. I know it's going to end up with yolk going all over the plate, but such is life, eh? Such is life. They're seasoned over the top with a little bit of salt and pepper and cooked to perfection. That is a very tasty egg. Oh, yeah. That seasoning is just spot on. It really is. Okay, let's move on to this sausage. One on the plate. A good friend of mine says the sausage makes the breakfast. This, as you can see, cooked beautifully all over, unlike the one I had at Hyde. Nice meaty looking sausage inside there. And that's great. The skin got a nice little snap to it. The filling inside is still nice and juicy and very meaty. Very meaty. I don't think there's any filler in this. I'm going to get some of this walnut ketchup over here and put on there. Here we go. Looks a bit like brown sauce. We're going to do the same job on a breakfast. Very similar. What's that beeping noise? Telling me my time's up. You're talking too much, Greeno. Get on with it. Yeah, that sauce looks really nicely. Almost does have a sort of brown sauce vibe to it when you pair it with that sausage. And so here we have back bacon and streaky bacon. On a breakfast, generally speaking, I prefer streaky bacon. I like the way it crisps up, and I like the sort of fat content giving that nice saltiness. But this back bacon looks really good too. Look at the cook on it. Quite a thick piece. And great flavour again. Wow. We'll go with the streaky now. And look at the cook on that. Look how crispy they've made that. But it's not like shards of bacon. Still retains a little softness. But again, the flavour's just out of this world. Wow. Really intense bacony flavour. A lot of bacon you get, particularly if you're in sort of cheaper places, you can tell there's a high water content. And it does affect the flavour of the bacon. Not here. That is cracking. Right, just two more things on this plate to go for. We'll try the tomato first. Tomato looks properly cooked through. The intensity of the tomato flavour there is proper. The juice bursts in your mouth. They're some of the best tomatoes I've had on a breakfast in a very, very long time. And then the black pudding finally on this plate. Very crispy outside. Softish in the middle. Let's see how that goes with the walnut ketchup. I bet this is going to be a winning combination. Wow, that, my friends, is a cracking plate of breakfast. Okay, it's £24, obviously with the mushrooms, with a toast on the side here. I'll tell you what, yeah, it's not a cheap breakfast, but blimey, it's a good one. So breakfast a great success. Let's move on to some of the other items here. We have this royale here, the royale with cheese, as it's known. Stamped on the top with the name of the restaurant, Row there. Nice little touch. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this open so you can see inside. Let's see if I can. Oh, here we go. Come on, come on. I'm trying to do it without destroying it too much. Take a little look inside there. Still steaming away, even though I've been yapping on about the breakfast. Let me take a look inside now as well. Oh, this is like the poshest McMuffin you've ever seen. You have the sausage patty, which is very thick. Egg again, bacon, cheese. Oh. I almost don't want to eat it, it looks so good. Come on. Wow. The flavours in there are incredible. You have some of that ketchup inside. Adds a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of sharpness. The sausage patty is very meaty. The egg, creamy. The bacon, at this point, getting a little lost. And the cheese. Oh, yeah. You know what, I've just had a second bite there. And I'm now getting the saltiness from that bacon. This little croissant roll is a touch of genius too. It's so crispy on the outside. But then like a croissant, it's been kind of pressed down a little bit. So that you've still got the layers in there, but it's not full of air. That, my friends, is a treat. Now, again, not cheap. £16 for this. But really, the quality is there. How much is a bacon, sausage, egg McMuffin at McDonald's these days? Probably best part of a £5, isn't it? Give me one of these, over 3 of those, any day of the week. Nice little touch. While we were finishing off the breakfast bits there, I noticed that the tea had gone down and they've refilled it with hot water for me. So hopefully there's enough life in those leaves to give me another decent brew. I'm going to try the toast, just a quick bite of it. Lovely and crispy. This has obviously been kind of griddled rather than cooked in a toaster. You hear that crunch? Great sourdough bread. Crisp up lovely. I mean, there's plenty of butter. We've got 2 slices of toast. I've buttered it with just 1/2 of the butter. And there's still loads on there. Very good. Now, hash brown time. These do not look like your average hash browns, do they? We have the seasoning on the top. These are made daily, never frozen. And apparently, according to the, to be honest, quite tremendous staff we've encountered so far, we've had maybe 3 or 4 different people that we've spoken to, but our waiter says these are next level. So I'm going to try it by itself, and then we're going to go with the walnut ketchup. Great crisp to the outside of that. And bear in mind, they have been resting a while I've been doing the rest of the review. Take a look inside there if you can. You see the grated potato in there? It's soft, but still has texture. A lot of commercially produced hash browns, they're kind of like mash in the middle, aren't they? I mean, that is just great. There, you can probably see it a little better now if I open it right up. You see the texture in there? Let's get it into this walnut ketchup. Now, Little on the camera made a good point a minute ago. He said, with this walnut ketchup, we were talking about it, it's kind of like a halfway house between tomato ketchup and brown sauce. But when you think of one, like if I think tomato ketchup now, you can kind of pick up more of the sweet notes. And it does taste more like a ketchup. If I think of brown sauce now, I start to pick up more of those tart notes. That's clever. That is clever. Every restaurant that is serving disappointing hash browns should come here and try these. Have a chat with the chefs. I'm sure on the Fallow YouTube channel, Will and Jack, there must be a recipe on there for these in amongst all the videos they've done. Just follow it to the letter. Not many breakfasts come with a dessert, do they? But mine is today. We have got this banana bread here with the chantilly cream, some crushed walnuts over the top there. I mean, again, it just looks inviting. Now, how much was this on the menu? £9. You can add streaky bacon for another £3. What I've done, I kept a little bit of bacon back from the breakfast, so at least I can try it, you know, but I want to really have it just as it comes. Really nice and crispy on the edges there. Oh, but as you delve into it, it gets squidgy fast. Let me see if I can cut it again to show you the inside. That looks really rather inviting. So you've got a syrup all over the top. There we go. Come on, come a bit closer. See that syrup there on the top? So we'll try the bread first by itself with that syrup on. You know what? I make banana bread at home sometimes. It's not as good as this. And I think mine isn't bad. Let's get involved with some of this chantilly and the nuts as well. I mean, banana bread and walnut is a classic combination in my eyes. That just moistens everything up, gives you that little bit of texture from the nuts. Wow. There's another plane going overhead. I'll tell you what, the way I'm eating today, if I was to get on one of those, they might charge me excess baggage for the amount I've eaten. That's so good. Now we are going to try it with a little bit of this leftover bacon. Here we go. In my opinion, it doesn't need the bacon. It's better without. Just the banana bread and this cream and the nuts. Yes, please. Okay, I'm going to finish this up, well, with the help of Littleham. Finish my tea, and we'll sum it all up afterwards. But I've got to say, this is one of the best breakfasts I've ever had, not just on the channel, ever. I'll see you in a minute, folks. So I've come to sit by the water to finish up here. You know what, Canary Wharf, I quite like it. It's not too difficult to get to either. You can get on the Elizabeth line from central London. And it's nice to walk around. Obviously, you've got all the big buildings here and whatever, but lots of good eateries around. And Row is one of them, let me tell you. Oh, that breakfast. I'm struggling to think of a better breakfast I've had anywhere. I really am. That breakfast, the cooked breakfast, £24. Sounds a lot for a plate of cooked breakfast, but the quality on there was just next level, and the attention to detail in the way things were cooked, just great. Mushrooms apparently were brilliant too. I didn't eat them, but Littleham tucked them away. The royale with cheese at £16, and as I said before, give me that ahead of 3 Mackie D's ones any day of the week. The hash browns. They were good. They were good. I'd have them on any breakfast. I really would. And the banana bread to finish up. Oh, sweet, a little bit of crisp, a little bit of gooey. Oh, yeah. Absolutely excellent. Cup of tea and an orange juice to go with it all. With a service charge, just shy of £75. Now, is that a lot for a breakfast? Yes. But for a treat, for 2 people, I mean, I think 3 people could probably call that a breakfast, don't you? I mean, we did have the cooked breakfast, the royale, and the banana bread, and hash browns. I think 3 people probably could have shared that. 2 of us shared it and had the blooming lot mind. Is it good value? I think pretty much it is. I mean, I'm struggling to find anything that there's a fault with. Is there anything that I can actually take away any mark for? And I don't think there is. I love the walnut ketchup. The service was next level, in fairness. We had the maitre d' serving us at times. Our waiter from Lithuania, what a top lad he was. Yeah, really nice people, really friendly, and really trying to make sure that you enjoy the experience. I loved it, and I will be back to try more of the menu at some point. It's just great. It's got to be a 5 out of 5 for me. Really, really thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, it's on the pricey side, but sometimes you have to pay for quality, and this was quality. Does it get Greeno's green light? Yeah, all day long. All day long. I'd come back here in a heartbeat. Well, if my heart continues to beat after eating that breakfast, I might need a defibrillator. You never know. What a treat, though. What I'm going to have to do now is have a wander around Canary Wharf, walk off some of those calories, and see what else there is to do around here in London. I'm sure I'll find something, won't I? Don't forget, if you enjoy the video, click a thumbs up, ding your bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye for now, folks.